Hello everyone and welcome to Draw No More. Let's go ahead and start. Tsukasa Riko sat across from me. I wonder if I saw a dream, only to be jolted back to reality by the touch of my pencil on the canvas, sketching out the curve of her jaw and the sweet tilt of her smile. How long was it since we last met? Since I last drew her visage? As usual, I had no words to say. Instead, I breathed in the quiet tranquility of my studio and squinted against the shadows to see her back to the wall beyond my easel. The slightest tremor tugged at my wrist as she opened her mouth to speak. Kotonoha, Kotonoha. Between saying the moon is beautiful, isn't it, or replying I could die happy now, which do you prefer? Soseke translate the words, I love you, and Fudabate suggest a response, which did I prefer? Neither. I would rather speak directly. I love you. Much too dearly to speak in the euphemisms of the literary giants. I returned to the rough, drawing the arch of her brows. My fingers creaked for a moment. I tried to meet her eyes, a blinding flash of light forcing my gaze away. I wanted to hurry up and finish the sketch. I wanted to slow down and stay with her forever. A crooked, wobbly line, a hurting wrist. I glanced downward to my regrets. Riko was a liar. Ever since we first met in the garden of my grandfather's house, as our families held a conference, I knew that she was a liar with a pretty smile and sparkling eyes. She chipped away at herself the same way her doctors tore at the flesh of her heart each time she collapsed. The adults liked her. Even my parents did. What did she do to you, man? What was she lying about? I would have liked her to scream and cry and beat my shoulders instead of coating her tongue in saccharine honey until it clogged her throat. What was going on? This is throwing me for some loop. My only truth of her was the warmth of her palm as she pulled me along as a child. Kotonoha, when you finish the painting this time, let me see. You don't draw people very often. I don't have many people I like. Brothers did say that your heart belonged to the canvas. Your brother slanders me. I do everything in moderation, but of course, as long as you want to, you can look at the painting, just not when I'm drawing it. I finished this sketch. Switching to paints, my wrist hurt. You seem happy right now. Is there something, perhaps someone you're thinking about right now, a person whom you like? I only draw people I like. Her lips curled up in delight. A laugh, like the tinkling of bells, escaped her mouth. I liked it. So much so that I would sell my soul to hear it again. What about Riko? I don't have many people I like either. The person I like is good with words, but clumsy at speaking. She's an artist who doesn't take care of herself. This person stands just a little shorter than me, makes the cutest faces, and has the nicest hair. When I think about it, she also has the softest lips. Is that me? She flustered me always. I remember the one time we kissed. Neither she nor I had committed to anything, promising to brush it away as a folly of youth, just as our lips brushed against one another. We were on the tatami of the empty calligraphy room, our homework discarded to the side, and kissed just that once. As if we weren't still young now. And she didn't visit me at the hospital recently. I'm sorry. How did your surgery go? My wrist hurt. As well as it could have, I expected it to go. No, don't make that face, Koto. Oh, no, huh? I'm so butchering these names, you guys. I'm still right here before you, am I not? I have no more reason to return to the hospital. So you can eat all the ketchup and yogurt you want. Who puts ketchup in yogurt, bro? Who? Who eats ketchup yogurt? Anyone in the world eats ketchup yogurt? Anyone. Does anyone do that? I've never heard of this. Yes, that is one way to put it. We continued chatting, and eventually fell into quietude. The shadows blurred, the mirage wavered. My brush that touched the canvas seemed to glisten mockingly as my arm stiffened and shook mid-stroke. I breathed in sharply, opening my mouth to speak. She broke the silence at the same time, so I gestured for her to continue. So would you say if I told you the moon is ugly tonight? We were out indoors in this place where the sun still leaked through the curtains on my windows. She meant to say, I don't love you, so that I would respond, neither do I. I'd rather not die for you. She spoke in proper words, expecting an improper response. My wrist hurt. Then would you accompany me to visit the moon once more tomorrow? Oh my gosh, do you guys have an elevator too in this universe? I was bad at talking. If you're alright with me. Koto Noha. I love you, I think she said. I squinted against the light to peer at the familiar shadow her lashes cast on her cheeks. Why couldn't I see her? Even now she smiled. Blurred, erring in my vision, she shifted as if making to leave, as if I would never set my eyes upon her again. No, stay here, I'm still painting your expression. My wrist hurt, though. The paintbrush fell from my hand with a clatter to the ground that did not reach my ears, my fingers trembling, unable to bend enough to pick it up. Why was I crying? Red paint smeared all over my face as I wiped my tears. At that point, had I not been using red? This terrible color that both suited her and didn't. What was I drawing? I had no answer. This was my madness. Even as she spoke, I knew that. Let me hurt you one last time. Kotohan. Koto Noha. I hope that the moon is beautiful tonight. A canvas could not speak. This was a canvas of a person who could no longer speak. Takatsuka Riko sat across from me. And I will draw no more. Okay, that visual novel was a little bit of madness. I understood we were drawing somebody. A liar, apparently. Or maybe I was not taking care of myself that much. I was in the hospital. And my thoughts seemed a little jumbled. So I don't know, maybe they're playing into that, but it was just a bit confusing overall. But I like the character model. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.